Greetings and welcome to another weekly vault video with me, Treggyz. I'm hoping to have a better week than last week because it sort of ended up being kind of disappointing, half and half all the way through. So, hey, there's a tiny little light. Uh, so, oh, but there's also tear shoulders, kind of tear shoulders. I would twist those. Wrong boots. The trinket I want that I thought I'd get very easily from the first boss, but it just never dropped. So. Uh, Tough choice, tough choice. I really need like important myth pieces, man, and I've kind of just been getting shafted for the trinket and raid, so fuck it. Like the thing just hasn't dropped. We've had one of them, and we've been killing that first boss like every single week. So it's like fuck it. I'm not passing on this thing again. It's like this is like basically the best trinket besides like a myth screams and like a myth antenna. So we're not passing on it anymore. All right, man. Quick, very easy, very fast. Kind of in the mood to go quick because I woke up so damn late today. Might be a bit of a sprint to get through all these characters. As long as they all have easy picks like that last one. All right. See if we can do it again. Maybe not that same trinket, but something cool, please, 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 please. Oh, I'm in tank spec. Fucking did it again. I opened my paladin as non-red. Which, like, I might just take the brand. Ooh, but a myth shield, though. This thing again. Codex, which, like, I remember this thing being pretty cool back in Shadowlands, but, like, it seems like it's, not good anymore. So, not doing it. Brand or shield? To be honest, I'm not sure how many of these we've had drop on heroic, but I'm pretty certain as soon as there is a spare one, as soon as my actual tanks and raids have theirs, I am just gonna straight give this to myself. Full on loot officer corruption all the way through. And there's only like, it's like I have like an Ellie shaman in raid. And I think that's it for people who might also want to use a shield. I might just get like one of the first few shields anyway. I might give him the other one, or I don't know. I think all the casters are using the ascendance thing, right? The beacon, the torch. I just wish that like if if I'd opened this as prot, imagine how dope it would have been if I'd gotten a tome instead of this thing. The old book from Priory is very, very good. Hmm. I think I actually just go for this then. Even if I would just get the next one that drops potentially, like like fuck it. How about I just skip the wait, especially if I fucked up and opened the vault as the wrong spec. So not a big deal. A little happy accident. My book is so bad on this character. I could just just wear this one over it instead because my current book is so bad. Reminder, check your damn loot spec before you click on a vault. It's like, why have I done this? Like, I didn't do it last week on my pally, but 2 weeks ago I did it accidentally as holy, and it was like just as bad. It's like shit, man. Well, at least then I got a weapon. Champ to myth healer weapon. This one I get a brand for it. So I mean, it could have been worse. I could have had absolute dog shit. I was actually gonna log into my Warlock later, but fuck it, we're already logged in. I did the old the old little 2 out of 8 mythic clear. So there's potentially a very nice raid pick here. And I also happen to snag a mythic BOE at the same time, so holy shit. Are those what I think they are? No way. Holy fuck, I'm such a rat. Wow. Dude. I am fucking gaming on my Warlock now. The first vault, like not even my main has fucking mythic boots, right? And he's been doing Fractalist for what, like 3 weeks now? Holy shit. Wow. Okay, and let's see if I get a nice payout from a myth BOE as well. Not quite. No payout, but at least I got this thing. I can sell. I can try selling again. No big deal. More cash money on hand. Oh, and someone's already like, guy overnight is dropping the value. 100K. What are you doing, man? I got kids to feed. I got characters to take care of. Whatever. The other nice thing about doing that myth run is I also got these. I absolutely made out like a fucking bandit, dude. Like only one of these things on their own would have been very nice, you know. But I made them all out. And boots. Fuck yeah. Out of curiosity, what happens? Okay, let's not ever consider that ever again. It's as soon as I can actually get rid of like these crap legs and this trinket, my Warlock is absolutely gonna be insane. I'm really like, I only did the clear last night. I put it off all week. I chanced a Monday mythic 2 out of 8 clear, and oh man, such a good idea. Imagine if I hadn't done that, man. I've been real sad right about now. Another another easy pick. Like that raid vault could have definitely been like worse, but I don't think it could have been much better. Outside of like maybe like the ritual forge or whatever, like that's apparently a pretty damn good trinket. I already have a helmet. Oh, I don't have a myth one. Hell yeah. I because I basically did all of my alts yesterday, I did have to make a did have to like cut some vaults, and my mage was the character I only did a single key on. But hey, it turns out not a bad idea. Do I possibly have a socket, or was no, I don't. Okay. We'll take a myth helmet. I really should have tried to do a raid on this character, see if I could get the trinket. Also need to recraft an offhand. My thing from last week, and you know, gotta probably use that. It's probably gonna be quite good. Gotta do it right as an outlaw rogue. Pull the bones. Awesome. Okay, 5 roll. 5 roll for the vault. Seems positive. Please, 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 please give me something good. Ooh. Is a quite the choice of something goods, I think. I was literally yesterday trying to do like trinket dungeons for trinkets because I was using the old conductor's wax whistle from last season, which is a really funny passive trinket because it just literally does summon in a mine cart that gets tossed at your enemies and it explodes and everything. And it's very visually satisfying for a passive trinket, but it's like I finally had to swap it out. Got 50k just from getting a sack brood. But I think one of these is definitely going to be better than my my delve trinket now. The only way this could have been any better is if instead of one of these two, it had been apparently the Incorporeal Warp Claw, I think is what it's called, from Ecodome. Apparently that's like the best dungeon trinket for Outlaw Rogue. That's the only way it could have been better, because that'd be like probably just the insta pick. I think it's like that and the Cosmic Hunt trinket from Soul Hunters in Raid, but I haven't raided on this character yet. I need to be more proactive in the week, because that was my problem very much last week, is I put everything off till Monday. Almost everything besides raid and like my paladin keys. Everything else I basically did all day yesterday. It was just nonstop WoW all day. You know what I should do? What would probably be a bit not a bad idea. When I got these like sims going on for like 5+ minutes, is I could just like sneak and do another character, record it like normal, and then come back, and I could like cut and edit it so it look, it's seamless. But that'd be a good idea, and I don't really do those, except for 2/8 mythic clears on my warlock that's killed soul hunters. The nice thing too about that is I was literally just gonna buy a pair of boots in 3 weeks whenever the turbo boost opens up, and you can get the things. It was just gonna be my first buy, like almost matter what. So yeah, nice, very nice. Probably still keep doing 2/8 mythic clears just to see if I could get other like again like that trinket and stuff, antenna. There's a few good items that I can get on my warlock. Have the raid open on that character in the vault at least. Oh, all right, finally finishing up the sim. Ugh. Excuse me. Well, I had hope that it was going to be better right off the bat, but apparently I do need to upgrade the trinkets. Apparently, both of these at their current eye level are not better than my current trinkets. Even the Delve one, surprisingly. Apparently. I think I'm gonna do that idea where I'm gonna start that sim again, and then I'm gonna come back and pick my rogue thing. I won't do it very smoothly. Hold on to your britches, rogue. This is a character I wouldn't mind opening it as tank, because home would be quite nice, but I was gonna say doubt. I don't want to get that lucky. It's my choice of myth upgrade. I'm gonna lose my speed. Oh, just this one is better statin and everything. I can't remember if hands are the off piece or not, but it's like more crit. Well, same crit technically, but lose my speed. Oh well. I'll go do my DK vault real fast while this rogue trinket sim is finishing up. I kind of messed up. I wanted to do a key on my DK, but it was late and I was tired, so I did some delves instead of a key. Because trying to do like a 10 at 680 eye level, like I didn't mind doing it like the first week on my Prot Warrior and Pally. It's just like at this point of the season, it's like I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like trying that hard for just a 10. Next week though. You motherfucker. People might say like, "Oh, Treggyz, it's a hero shoulder. That's not too bad. That's a decent piece of tier." As soon as you actually get around to twisting, till I open my bags and show you that I already had 2 other hero shoulders. So what happens when you're lazy? You only go for one vault. Doesn't always work out like Suck Treggyz pulling Soul Hunter boots. Can't always be that lucky. I used up all my luck, and then all the rest of my characters were like, boo, not really. Like, sad. This character's in all Season 2 gear except for a Myth Cursed Stone Idol. I'm just going to be taking 2 tokens. Only 2 tokens. Not enough for a socket. Feels bad. Feels Treggyz, man. But again, it's what I get for putting everything off. Like if I'd done any amount of work earlier on in the week and done like if I could have like leveled my own key or whatever, just like the start of the season. Had a bit of fun, you know. Even that would not have been so terrible to have done. And like 20 minutes later, it feels like. About to finish again. Giving these trinkets every shot to be better than my Delve trinket by maxing them out in the sim, so. But I really don't have much of a preference, and I think these are both like they're both fine trinkets. I just feel like a Blizzard nerfed Pacemaker like a little bit at the start of the season. I feel like it used to be like the best one. Yeah, looks like Pacemaker's the winner. Um, but like it still isn't quite as good as it used to be, you know? Like it'll still be good for like a lot of like people, but it's like there's definitely just better trinkets though. But hey, at least I got my hands on one now. Oh, also, funnily enough, the sim wants me to wear it over Sack Brood. It still wants me to wear the Delph trinket. Why? I don't actually. I think I've shared this a few times in other vault videos. I think of all the Delve trinkets, I think this is like this one is actually pretty good, especially for like Mythic Plus content. Maybe not raid, right? Unless you can like kill, unless it's like a cleave boss where you get to kill like Araz minions, Araz manifestations. This thing probably wouldn't be so bad on a fight like that. The little versatility buff you get from having mobs die with the dot on it, it's kind of permanent in Mythic Plus, kind of. So I don't mind it that much myself. That should be all my real vaults. So just slide into my usual recap bit I do. Talk about Prague for last week. Vade took down Lumathar. Pretty happy with that. The surprising thing about our kill was like it had been a whole night of like someone dying really early, and then it just kind of like used the brez, and then it's like someone else dies really early, and then we're just like fighting the boss for like 5 minutes with like 1 to 2 or 3 people dead, right? So I guess it isn't surprising the kill pull. Like basically I like we did have an early death, but like that was our brez. So but basically we did end up like having everyone alive the majority of the pull, and it was like kind of like it did just sort of seem free, but like the actual moment of the kill was a little spooky. Everybody died except our tank. So yeah. But hey man, at least Lumathar is dead. We can actually people who got antenna in the vault, if any. I haven't seen any people posting it today, but they're all earned now. Pretty good. Happy with that. Started doing like you only did 2 pulls of a Raz or whatever. It's just like kind of like to show off the fact that like you gotta like there's no more, you know, playing around with where you're dropping the ads. They have to be in the right spot every time. So although I'm gonna take it easy on Evade. We're just gonna do like all ads behind the things, which I know is like it's less efficient, but it's like definitely just like it's definitely easier, right? Not having to worry about like a push order or push rotation or anything. Need to figure out CC rotation is all. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I wonder if I could can Ret Paladins get slow consecrate, because that would be pretty pog. I have a feeling it's only prot, but boy can hope for a little bit. So we ended up doing salad bar prog, our first like proper night of salad bar prog. I kind of like that fight so far. I did learn, I'm self-reporting here, but maybe not the best idea to do like salad bar, etc. Don't do phase one while you're a little drunk. Turns out the ghosts are a bit harder to do when you're a little intoxicated. So take it from me, maybe don't drink on salad bar nights. You know. But I mean, other than that, the fight's kind of cool. We didn't have like a lot of like. I was very optimistically thinking like, oh, maybe we could get like a phase 3 pull tonight or something at least. Like maybe not a kill. That'd be like that would have been crazy. That is like that is supposed to be like the first like triple digit boss in the raid. Uh for a first kill. But yeah. I think we it was mainly like phase 1 and a little bit of phase 2. I do think the it isn't really like bullet hell, but like the beam sequence where it's like there's only like one safe spot for every set of beams is like kind of crazy. It's very visually quite cool. So uh, whenever we eventually kill it and stuff, like take a minute to like watch the beam sequence. It's like wow, there's like one safe pixel on this entire big ass platform. I guess there are multiple places, but it's like you want the whole raid to be like stacked so you're safe for like group healing and stuff. So very cool, very visually satisfying. I'm sure I won't hate the boss in a year when we're killing it over and over again. I'm just doing one more sim with the sack brood also maxed out to see if I can replace the delve trinket again. I don't mind this thing, but I kind of want to get rid of it. So I think on that I will let everybody go. Thank you again for watching, and I'll be back next week. Best of luck in your vaults. Hopefully you all pull a suck Treggyz, Demon Hunter boots from your vault. First try. First Mythic Raid vault, you just get best in slot boots and one of the best in slot items from the raid. You know, hopefully, you know, we can all be so lucky like that. That'd be great. I'll see everybody around. Have a very nice week. Good luck in the vaults again. Later.